Welcome back. If you've just joined us, Christelle Plamondon is with us this week. We're talking before the first commercial break regarding some of the touring that you're going to do. Something I was asking you during the break is that how has it been as far as out east? Because I know that the maritime provinces have a lot of Cajun music as well. So how's that been for you?
It's been good. I've done a lot of shows in Moncton, Country Centre-Ville, which is a show that's aired on CBXFT, French, CBC French. And I've done some touring there, but not extensive because it's so expensive.
Yeah,
Gee, that rhymes.
Isn't that?
And but this actually '96, we already have a tour confirmed in June for Ontario.
Great.
And then probably the Maritimes also in '96 because I've had really good feedback, and it's about time. You know, they really want me out there. And now, I guess with things going a little bit smoother, and if you're already in Ontario, it cuts half the cost already.
Yeah, well, exactly, that's true. Speaking about CBC, there's also, our producers was telling us that he heard your name yesterday on CBC radio because of, they were advertising that you have a hit down in France now.
No.
So yeah, now my question to you is, how does it get there? Like, first of all, how did they hear about your music, and did you send tapes, did you send videotapes or CDs, or how does that work?
Well, it just goes to show, if there's any artists out there just starting, you know, listening to this show, is that when I had first released the album 2 years ago, you know, we had sent out in Europe, but you know, there was some airplay, but not, you know, not top 10. Like they had sent me a letter saying my album was in about the top 10, but like the whole album, you know.
Right.
And that's not as good as one song going #1. And so in June of '95, I was lucky enough to be in a compilation of Western artists, French Western artists.
Right.
On a compilation CD called Radeau, sponsored by Saskatchewan government and CBC and l'ACFA, Alberta French provincial government. And one of my songs was Gaetan. And so, of course, they went all over Europe. And we just got a call recently from Brittany, France, saying Gaetan's #3.
That's excellent.
And so they're interested in me going over to do some touring in '96.
Wow.
So
Shucks.
my bag's packed by the door, waiting.
No kidding.
I mean, an artist dreams of that their whole life. You know, I did anyway.
Exactly. Well, today you brought with you, we usually play your video Rendezvous en Louisiane because, of course, Rendezvous, and it was played for the first time ever here on the show. So, but this time we brought one from 1991. We'll talk about some of the new stuff also that Christelle will be working on this year. But this one is entitled La Cajun.
Yeah, La Cajun, Cajun Girl.
And this was taped in Plamondon. Let's take a look at it.
Mississippi Green. Et partout dans le ciel, t'as des bras assez bruns, dansent ensemble jusqu'au petit matin. Ce soir, ils vont s'aimer car personne ne sait rien. Parce que l'aime se goûte du grand Mississippi Green. L'aime se goûte du grand Mississippi Green. Mississippi Green, rêve des filles du bas du Mississippi Green. Et tout dans le ciel, quand tes bras se pleurent, dansent ensemble jusqu'au petit matin. Le soir, ils vont s'aimer, car personne ne sait là. Parce que l'aime se goûte du grand Mississippi Green. L'aime se goûte du grand Mississippi Green. Well, it feels like heaven when he holds a child. They make love, need to start at night. Night is
La Cajun, Cristal, it was 1991. Actually,
God, that's old.
yeah. So, well, you know, in the music industry, it is. It's amazing.
It is, yeah.
One thing that we are going to talk about is a new album and also a new video for 1996 that you're working on currently.
Well, you know, what we're talking about is because the music industry is gone totally crazy now. It's like you have to pop out an album once a year, you know, 2, 3, 4 videos every couple of months.
Yeah.
And so what happens is quantity is coming out, not quality. So people expect you to have a new album out all the time. But May 93 was my last album, Carpe Diem. And so 96, we're planning to have one out. And it's kind of neat because this will be the first time that the songs have been written a long time ahead. We've been playing them live. And what's neat is we write a new song and we bring it out in the show. And I always announce it and tell the crowd, tell me what you think.
Oh, okay.
And after the show, people say, is it on? What album is it on? And they like it, so it's nice feedback.
Yeah,
you know,
before you put it on an album.
So that you know they're going to love it. And I mean, if you sing a song, they're like, don't put it on the album. But before, in the past, I mean, we kind of pushed the albums out, you know, well, every couple of years.
Yeah, yeah.
But you'd write a song and go into the studio and do it. And it's like wine. The song has got to be played, and you just get a good feel for it. So probably 96 we'll have a new album and a video to follow the single.
Yeah.
It'll be my first English video.
Oh, the first English?
Yes.
So do you know which one it's going to be? Like, do you have it in the back of your mind?
I couldn't even if I knew. But because I've had Cajun Girl, La Cajun and Rendezvous Louisiane, so this will be my first English video, and they'll be able to play me on CMT or NCN, whatever.
Yeah. Do you find that the marketing aspect of it, we were just saying before that, like, I mean, there's no doubt that in today's world, if you want to be played and if you want to be seen everywhere, there is no doubt you have to invest money as well because the world is changing so fast.
Well, it's interesting because when you start out, you think, okay, a couple of years and I'm going to be here. But, I mean, nobody's an overnight success, you know. Even if people think somebody comes out as an overnight success, you know, Katie Lang or Billy Ray Cyrus or anybody, nobody's overnight. I mean, it's, you know,
absolutely right.
It takes a long time.
The one part you were just telling me while we were watching the video is in some cases, even though you're chosen to be one of the artists, for example, in a compilation of an album, it still costs you money. It's not like as they're saying, hey, we want you, but however, and we're going to pay you to do all that stuff. It's all money up front from yourself and from your manager.
It's if you have people that believe in you and invest in you, and that's where the record companies come in to back you up and push you. And, you know, in the old days, like the Patsy Clines, Loretta Lynn's, Wilf Carter, you know, there was no artists. So they'd go, oh, we're going to make you a star, you know. But now, I mean, people are a dime a dozen. So you have to have a lot of talent and a lot of money to back you. And
that's right. Well, the talent you don't have any problems with.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm sure it's going to be great. So if anybody would like some information, we do have an address and a phone number that you can call. You can contact Canaan Music, Don Bowen, in Cochrane. As a matter of fact, and you can give him a call at area code 403-932-7737. You know, we're just about out of time again.
Can't believe it.
I know. It goes too fast every time we come on.
It's so much fun. You know what? I want to thank you all for getting me here every year because I look forward to it. It's relaxing.
So we know we're going to be on again.
Well, next year, video and CD, I'm coming on.
That sounds good. Cristal, thank you very, very much for coming on the show once again.
Merci, Gaetan.
Okay, and thank you for watching. I'm Gaetan Bourdon, hoping you'll be able to join us next week. Until then, have a great week.